Seeing Surfshark in almost every top VPN video is already expected, but is it really that infallible? In this Surfshark VPN review, I'm going to dig up all the dirt and cover both the pros and the cons of this provider without any bias. To kickstart this Surfshark VPN review, I'm going to cover privacy, and let me tell you, Surfshark has some issues here. Primarily, it's operating under the Netherlands jurisdiction. This country is part of the Nine Eyes Intelligence Alliance and also falls under EU GDPR laws. While the whole idea is pro-privacy, these laws oblige Surfshark to collect and keep user data for some time. Comparing Surfshark versus NordVPN or ExpressVPN, for example, they're both based in privacy-friendly jurisdictions without any data retention laws. At least Surfshark is completely transparent about this collection, which is good. The bad part is, the collection itself. Surprisingly, there's also actually a great part, which is the fact that Surfshark finds a way to keep users' information private, even with the European laws standing in its way. First of all, any data collected by Surfshark is wiped within 15 minutes of you terminating your VPN connection. Okay, granted, this is 15 minutes longer than ideal. But secondly, I have seen audits of the Surfshark policies, and their dedication to user privacy despite the laws is pretty admirable. Thirdly, RAM-only servers. These get automatically wiped off all recordings regularly. Even in some offshoot chance that some of your data remains after the initial wipe, the RAM-only servers are going to clean it out in the end.
So this is a multi-step assurance that my and your privacy are protected and used by other top VPNs as well.
So even when I'm saying that Surfshark has privacy cons, it's really impossible to ignore that it does an incredible job dealing with a privacy restrictive jurisdiction. In my eyes, that's already a great reason to trust Surfshark. So if you think the same, check the link in the description and you'll be able to get a massive Surfshark discount. Okay, this was a rocky start for the Surfshark review, but it gets much better because while its privacy can be improved, the security aspect is cooked to perfection. I don't even want to waste time on the baseline. We all know that top VPNs pretty much have the same security foundation, encryption, the kill switch, leak protection, yada yada. Surfshark is no different on that front, but where it differentiates itself from almost any other VPN is in the additional security level. Take for instance CleanWeb. This is primarily an ad blocker and most top VPNs have those. But CleanWeb is also cleaning out trackers, malicious websites, and can detect plenty of online threats beyond just advertisements. And though this makes CleanWeb comparable to something like NordVPN's threat protection, the story doesn't end there. The main highlight of Surfshark's security is Surfshark One. It's a dedicated cybersecurity suite and it's full of crucial protective features. Its core piece, Surfshark Antivirus, is an industry-recognized software. It's on par with a lot of big names like Bitdefender or Norton 360 at the very least. Surfshark One's alert feature searches for any leaks of your personal data and notifies you about them. And Secure Search allows you to browse without data collection or personalized search results. As of recently, Surfshark also invested a lot into identity protection services, both with the alternative ID feature that creates a separate online persona for you, and the Incogni service that can force data brokers to delete your recorded info. Okay, security, that's fine and dandy, but watching streaming content from all over the world without restrictions, yeah, that's also good. With 100 countries covered by over 3,200 servers, it's not surprising that streaming with Surfshark is one of its most significant pros. This VPN is also torrenting friendly, allowing the usage of all servers for your P2P needs. And in my experience, the speed was really fast. So there are no major downsides to Surfshark's streaming, but compared to competitors like NordVPN, Surfshark is neither as fast nor does it cover as many countries or have as many servers. It's a bit of a nitpick considering Surfshark is already above many other VPN providers, but hey, we strive for perfection here at VPN Pro. Talking about perfection, one of the pros that many users really appreciate is the price to value ratio. Just like I implied, right now it's almost perfect. Just in terms of pricing, Surfshark is already cheap, but it can be even cheaper with a discount like the one that I left in the description. The price is low even with the Surfshark One package, which I dare to remind you contains a standalone antivirus and a bunch of other features. To make things better, Surfshark has no device limits, so you're free to use your VPN on any number of devices or even share your account with your friends and family. Go nuts. While Surfshark does cover a lot of operational systems and browsers, its router setup is kind of complicated, to put it mildly. Comparing Surfshark versus ExpressVPN or NordVPN, I found it a bit hard to make Surfshark work on my router. That said, after the install, it worked perfectly, covering all devices in my home, no problem. On a side note, the Surfshark app does have a simple and intuitive UI, even on Linux, which you don't see much. Unfortunately, the Linux app still ends up undercooked, lacking the bypasser feature. Surfshark's analog to the split tunneling. Oh, and I can't forget the recent news, Surfshark finally launched an app for Apple TV. Thank you. Okay, so as you can see from the Surfshark review, this VPN has a lot of pros, but these cons are not to be ignored, especially the privacy one. That stuff's serious. That said, Surfshark is still one of the best VPN options on the market, so if you need a VPN with a powerful streaming support and maximized security, consider checking it out. As usual, all the best VPN deals are in the description, one click away. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you soon. Bye.